Anyone else literally feel music, autism, Anne? Hey, you, Anne. Thank you for your post at autism. Our rules can be found here. https www.reddit.com/r/autism/wiki/config/sidebar. All approved posts get this message. If you do not see your post, you can message the moderators here. https www.reddit.com/message/compose 2%2fr%2fautism. Thanks. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Message compose 2=r autism if you have any questions or concerns. Auto moderator 1. Lol. This post made me so excited. My number one special interest is music. Couldn't pick just one thing I like about it. I love rock music because one of my favorite things to do is analyze the different instruments and how they sound and why certain part of a song sound really cool or give that like, whoa, that's awesome feeling. I love to analyze lyrics and find out what they mean to the writer and to other people listening. I love collecting CDs. There's nothing better than being able to physically hold my favorite thing. Lol. Irrevocably Eric. 1. Called auditory tactile synesthesia. Synesthesia is fairly common among autists, but that type may be a little rare. Flowerdoodles_. 1. I like lyricless music, or at least parts of songs that are, though I only feel it if I have a subwoofer. I like in the summertime when no one's home and I can listen to the bass up loud on electronic ambient music. Original_cut_2881. 1. I get shivers from music all the time and I die for key changes. Dramatic instrumentals. Minor sounding songs. Jordy Bean. 1. I am very auditory, so when I listen to something I really enjoy, I will get tingles all over my body. And if I dislike something or it's too loud, I will get migraines. Sakura_fire. 1. This is normal with NTs too. Tubular 1845. 1. My 3-year-old little boy is autistic. He ignores everything all the time. But if you put certain songs on, he will immediately stop what he is doing, go to wherever the music is playing, stand by it and just listen. It's amazing to watch. Shell_n_cheese. 1. What do you love about being on the spectrum? Autism. Flatouts Pewin. Hey, you, Flatouts Pewin. Thank you for your post at autism. Our rules can be found here. https www.reddit.com/r/autism/wiki/config/sidebar. All approved posts get this message. If you do not see your post, you can message the moderators here. https www.reddit.com/message/compose 2%2fr%2fautism. Thanks. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Message compose 2=r autism if you have any questions or concerns. Auto moderator 1. Knowing the true nature of people when they sense you are different. Win Pleasant 9128. 1. The attention to detail I have when it comes to my special interests and things that make me happy. I feel like it enhances them. All of them. With the most clear examples being carpentry and photography, edit, and cooking. For sure. Espero 1. It seems I find things more pleasurable than neurotypicals do due to sensorial differences. For example, when they eat something that tastes good, they get happy, but I experience pure bliss. Huge_information 8509. 1. Obsessiveness when I put my mind towards accomplishing something. Original _cut _2881, 1. I don't know how to put that in word. But I just feel like myself. Like, I don't know what's part of my personality or what's from autism. That's why I don't know how to answer this question correctly. But I like the way I see relationships. I see in an irrational way. In a way that I avoid judging. Or at least shooing my judgments. What the person is before knowing. So I am more prone to accept differences and I don't end friendships for silly things. And I don't have any enemies. But I don't know if it's come from autism. 47-4D. 1. I suppose I like being different even if it's hard sometimes. No _king _2130, 1. Amazing long-term episodic memory. Ria 6969, 1. Why do neurotypicals think that the autistic person is not following directions and/or instructions? Autism. Arky Sponge 2000. Hey, you, Arky Sponge 2000. Thank you for your post at autism. Our rules can be found here. https www.reddit.com/r/autism/wiki/config/sidebar. All approved posts get this message. If you do not see your post, you can message the moderators. Here, https www.reddit.com/message/compose 2=%2fr%2 Thanks. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Message compose 2=r autism if you have any questions or concerns. Auto moderator 1. They assume you'll ask questions if you're confused. Because you don't seem confused. They assume you're doing it a different way on purpose because something is wrong with the usual way. Where is my dragon? 1. They are interpreting your actions through the lens of a neurotypical child. So they think you understand what they want and any deviation from a neurotypical norm carries additional information, i.e. in this case, disrespect. SS Jumper 1. I have several problems like this. For example, I am sitting with my legs to the left on the chair and not forward as normally. I keep hearing, sit down like people. Why don't you just obey? Quote, Aaron Botto. 1. It's funny. I used to sometimes mention thing that my partner does in like a mom's group. We are married and have kids. We are both autistic. And people will often respond that I shouldn't put up with his weaponized incompetence. Usually what is happening is that I am making a request. There is a miscommunication, often on my part, and he is completing a task exactly as he understands it. So what needs to happen to fix this is I need to be more clear about what I want. But instead, NTs often read this as him not just not following instructions, but as him maliciously and intentionally misinterpreting my request, and then punishing me by doing it incorrectly. Anyhow, there is a fun little insight into NT relationships, and how they manage them. Needless to say, I don't share much about our relationship in NT groups anymore. I don't go there for advice. Click track H3 art. 1. I don't think this is just an NT thing. My husband and I are both ND. We both regularly run into problems when we ask each other to do things because either the other person is doing the thing the wrong way, or b. It's a multi-step action in our own minds. But we only ask that one step be done. So only that one step is done because the ASCII took the request at face value. X. Honey, could you please switch the laundry when the washer's done? Could mean just that, but if there's a pile of more stuff to wash, one of us could mean and wash the rest of the stuff. Unless the caveat is included. Both of us focus on the request as stated. Episcoqueer 37. 1. People often have it in their minds that there is only one solution to said problem, when in fact there is usually multiple equally valid ones. This isn't even an autistic versus neurotypical thing, just that it happens very often in that context. Odd Mechanic 3122. 1. Because their instructions are often too vague. Whether you will ask questions or not depends on your ability to recognize the vagueness. Personally, I can't work with vague instructions and ask for clarifications, which makes me look like I'm stupid. But if the result is worth it, I don't mind that. Nairheim. 1. What abnormal foods do you love? Autism. Parasaur Pal. Hey, you, Parasaur Pal. Thank you for your post at autism. Our rules can be found here. https www.reddit.com/r/autism/wiki/config/sidebar. All approved posts get this message. If you do not see your post, you can message the moderators here. https www.reddit.com/message/compose 2=%2fr%2fautism. Thanks. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Message compose 2=r/autism if you have any questions or concerns. Auto moderator 1. I love spicy food as well. I think it's a form of stim though lol, also idk if it relates, but I really like salty and crunchy things like chips. Recently started obsessing over bruschetta chips. Bittersweet biscuit 1. Greens, collard, mustard, lettuce, dandelion, sunflower, endive, kale, cabbage. I think I really enjoy something about chlorophyll. Omega Sol. 1. Autism hasn't affected my eating really. I like sushi as my favorite food. Boba tea is good too. But I'll typically try anything new just as long as it's not something like liver or any other animal organ. My neurotypical relatives won't even try sushi or anything that isn't typical American cuisine. Both my kids and one of my nephews all have ARFID though. Ozma_Wonderland. 1. Also spicy foods. I can tolerate more spice than anyone I know. My everyday sauce is about 1 million Scoville. I love the wave of heat that flows through me afterward, like a big warm hug on the inside. I also like black olives and nigirizushi. Not together, though. Reverend JW. 1. For anyone who gets a big stim from swallowing thick food, you 100% need to try any recipe that you eat with fufu. https en.wikipedia.org/wiki/fufu. One of my absolute favorite culinary discoveries of the last few years. The Baba-pedic. 1. I crave novel taste experiences. I know I want like many of the things I try, but I really like trying things. I've been very interested in tropical fruits lately. One of my many lists is a checklist of fruits to try. Yesterday, I had a rambutan for the first time, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Ratty Castle. 1. My spice tolerance has fucking disappeared, but I love spicy food. Also, this isn't super weird, but I love protein bars. I don't work out. Hate exercising tbh. But I fucking love protein bars LMAO. Get questioned about it a lot. And fuck me, they're expensive, but they're probably my favorite snack. Also, I love a lot of really strong flavors kinda. Love sour sweets, black coffee, and minty foods. Mint chocolate for the win. Quote, gay_in_a_jar. 1.